Good morning. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey, Four Corners. Good morning. Can you hear me, sir? I am on my phone. Can you hear me? Okay, I think y'all can hear me, but I'm hoping that's not coming from my computer. I'm on my phone. Okay, you can hear me cool. Okay, because I'm trying to walk away from my computer. How you doing this Saturday? I'm walking away on the phone, so let me know if you can still hear me. I'm like, how do people be doing this on their phones? It's been so long for me. So to answer your question, I am doing great. Thank you very much for being here. I am up so dang early on a Saturday. I have been working so much, and I feel like I've been neglecting my YouTube channel because I'm so used to doing so much all the time on here that you really notice it when you take a step back. So I'm hoping you can still hear me. I'm walking all around. I am up early. I don't know why. I got to work tomorrow, so I'm trying to get it in. I'm trying to do some batch recording so I can get some uploads ready and everything like that, so I can just relax after work tomorrow. And I was like, you know what? I was sitting in there working on some content for my other channel because I really need to get the viewership up on that channel. And I said, let me do a little quick live, real quick, checking in. So now that I've stepped away, can you still hear me? Because I don't see the thing moving. Okay, hold on. Let me walk back in here real quick. Let me go back in there. I hate that you can't tell. I mean, I got my headset in and I still can't hear nothing. Okay, I guess you can still hear me. I see the thing moving when I come back to the computer, but it ain't moving on my phone. But I ain't gonna trip. So you at work as usual, you said, okay, always working. Well, I see you've been getting it in, grinding it out four corners. You've been doing the darn thing, and I am so happy for you. Your channel is booming, you're growing, and that is awesome. That's what it's all about. I haven't been in the lives much because all this week I haven't really been on nobody's channel. All the channels I mod for and everything like that, and of course putting content up on my own channel because my week has been hectic. All I could really do, I was telling people in my little brief live last night, all I could really do was come on and put a community post on. I tried to do that every day just to let people know, hey, I'm still here. I ain't left. But yeah, thank you so much for popping in, and shout out to you for being such a supporter and a channel member. I really appreciate that. I feel like you guys have been bearing with me as I've been going through this transition on trying to figure out what direction I want to take the channel in. I have been on here for a few years now, and I feel like I ran into a little bit of, I don't even know what you would call it, man, when you just get kind of like, okay, this YouTube is kind of draining me. But you don't want to give up because you got something in you that you want to get out, and this is a powerful platform to do that. And sometimes you just got to take a step back and reposition yourself to figure out which direction you're going to go in. So I appreciate all the supporters who have gotten behind me and continue to be here and pop in from time to time and share me out, thumbs me up, and leave me encouraging messages. I never take it for granted. Okay, good, loud and clear. It's just a super delay. I'm just now seeing your message just pop up on the phone. Okay. All right, well, anywho, I am still sitting here chilling. I got my pajamas on. I done got up and cooked a whole breakfast. My husband just went out the door to work. So now I'm like, I am not about to go get back in the bed as bad as I want to. I'm try to grind out some batch recording here. Like I said, I'm about to work on this other channel because I'm separating, like, all before when I first started my channel, I used to put everything on one channel, which was this channel, of course. And I know I have one of those and more channels, so I'm not really like niched up into one little box. But I kind of feel like some of the trending topics and the celebrity gossip and news and just all that little different stuff that I like to talk about didn't really mix with the hair and beauty and self-care and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to put all that stuff over on that other channel and see if I can get at least 500 subscribers over there and get that channel popping as a secondary account. So yeah. Oh, you are so welcome. I appreciate you. You are doing the damn thing. I'm telling you, when you guys that are coming on the scene, y'all are hungry. I only wish that when we came on a few years back, there was nobody around. We didn't have no drop the links. Wasn't nobody sharing us out. Wasn't nobody pushing us and supporting us like that. And so when I see newer content creators coming to the platform now, y'all are already hungry. Y'all are ready to grind. Y'all got your content in order. I love it. So I get behind you. Hey, Latanya, good morning. Happy Saturday. How are you? Nice to see you. In the ads. Okay. Thank you so much, Latanya. She is another one. I love her content. She has such a pleasant and supportive attitude, always pushing her supporters content, you know what I'm saying? Making sure that they're getting their shine. I don't know where people come from with that attitude that, oh, I'm not going to help the next person, because they might surpass me. That is so ridiculous to me because, in all actuality, I mean, if you eat, I'ma eat, and we all eating, you know? So I just don't get it. But yeah, I wanted to come on real quick. No real rhyme or reason, no topic. To be real with you, this is what I was doing three and a half years ago when I first created the channel. Sometimes this used to be the most time that I would get on would be early in the morning before I was getting ready to go to work, or I would be at work and I would have a little time before I clocked in. Y'all know I work in the hospital. And so I would just sit down and have my breakfast and come on and chop it up with the supporters. And in all honesty, I was just sitting back looking through some of my older videos and I'm like, dang, them videos when I wasn't putting all this planning and preparation and editing and all this fancy smancy stuff into it, them was the videos that I was getting the most views on, you know? And I think it was because I was actually sitting down and talking with people. I was connecting with people. And of course, I was on camera. It didn't matter. Half the times I would be in my scrubs. Now I ain't on camera right now because I'm in my pajamas. I got my pajamas and my bonnet on, boo. I ain't doing that. But yeah, and I was listening to, and I apologize if I'm missing you guys' comments because I'm doing this on my phone this morning, and y'all already know how it can be. But I was listening to Silva D Technician last night live stream. If you guys are not connected, please check him out. I shared his live stream on my community tab last night. Silva is awesome, y'all. First of all, if you ever want to get any tech information or just YouTube information, period, editing information, software, gear to get your channel going, he is definitely your guy. He's always dropping little tutorials and whatnot. And his live stream last night, like I said, I hadn't been on YouTube all week because my work schedule has been crazy, right? And so his live stream was the first live stream I popped into late last night. And he was talking about, the different creator tips videos that YouTube will send us back in the background in the YouTube studio. And he was putting the question out there asking, do those videos really help creators? And I'm going to keep it a buck. Honestly, I watch all of those videos. I pay attention to everything that goes on in the YouTube studio because I feel like if you're treating this as a business, you definitely need to be well equipped and well informed on the business side of this whole process, right? So I do pay attention to those videos back there, but I also was open to hearing his perspective on what he was trying to get across. And I have to agree, and I hope y'all can't hear this dang TV in the background. Let me turn this TV down. Because Lord knows I ain't trying to get no dang copyright. They be quick to send you a copyright, baby. I'm like, But let me turn it down because folks is off the chain. But anyway, y'all see I be getting sidetracked real quick. That's the other reason why I don't be liking to be on camera because I be getting sidetracked. But anyway, so what he was pretty much saying in a nutshell, and this is what I got out of it. And Ciova, should you catch this replay, please let me know if I got anything wrong or if I misunderstood, you know what I'm saying, or miscommunicated anything. Yes, Four Corners. So true. So true. You do share everyone, and I see it. And that's why you are being blessed. I'm like, you know what? And you have such a pleasant demeanor about yourself, and you're so professional in the way that you put your content out. Like I really enjoy your content. Even though I don't necessarily know a lot about the custom vinyl work and things like that and the ins and outs, but I can just tell from watching your videos you are passionate about what you do. If I ever want to get some custom vinyl work done, you're definitely going to be the person that I come to. And you do share everyone out. Ever since I've encountered you and met you, you have been supportive. And I've never seen a change. So I appreciate that about you. And same with Latanya. People's mindsets are so backwards about that. Yes, Latanya. I'm just like, I'm telling you, I had fell back from a lot of people because you start to see this change, and it's just like, okay, really? But I'm not a vindictive type person. I'm not gonna act funny with you or whatever because you acting funny. I'ma just let you do you, and I'ma keep on doing me. But anyway, that's going into a whole nother field. But look, let me get back on what Ciova's video was stressing. So he was showcasing all these content creators, right, who had like 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers. We were kind of like reviewing some of their shorter videos. And then he was saying, notice in all these videos, these people were complaining about why their videos were no longer getting views. And they talked about shadow banning. And I don't know if you all are familiar with that, but I know at one point in time I was thinking, because I had been hearing about shadow banning a couple of years ago, and I was thinking, dang, it feel like I've been shadow banned. Because like I said, I was looking through some of my older videos, and I was like, dang, I used to get 2, 5, 1,000. It was nothing for me to get 1,000 views on a video. And I'm just like, okay, now I put a video out and it'd be like 12 views, 15 views. And I'm like, dang, what's really going on? But you know what? Honestly, in listening to the video and listening to the critique and listening to the complaints of these larger content creators, I had to be real with myself. okay, I'm not doing what it was I was doing back when I was getting those views. My content has kind of shifted. I've kind of been all over the place. I've kind of been dipping in this and dipping in that. And I used to go live all the freaking time, all the time. And people like to come to live streams. People really do like to come into live streams. They like to be a part of the conversation. They like to participate in the chat. I know I do. So I can honestly admit I have kind of shifted the way I do my content, and I have kind of fell back from all the live streams that I used to do. And so rather than get into a spirit of complaining, I got to look at, well, how did I get those views? What was I doing to get those views? And it is just interesting. So I would say, you guys, if you have a moment, take a look at CO the D Technician. He's cool peoples. I shared his live stream from last night, and it's all about whether or not those creator tips help you. Because they like to put the emphasis on, well, you need to have the right thumbnail. You know, you need to make sure that you make sure your thumbnails are this and your thumbnails are that. And, make sure that you're tagging it out. And it's like, you know what? I'm telling you, on the videos that I used to do back in the day, I was not doing all that. Some of the videos didn't even have a thumbnail. I literally, my thumbnail was me pressing the record button. Okay. So now when you start doing all this editing and whatever, you're thinking, oh, surely my views are going to go up because I'm taking more time and effort into the content, not necessarily so. It just really depends. It really depends on whether or not people are truly supporting you and following you and connecting with you. Whether or not the content that you're putting out is even interesting to people, whether or not it's relatable. And there's so many different factors that go into it. You know, it just doesn't, there's no way. And that was the whole nutshell I got from his video. Like, there's no way to really tell what it is that YouTube is looking for, but they were talking about how some people get turned off out of the algorithm. Like this guy who had 100,000 subscribers was saying he did this. You know how you see these people with all these subscribers do their videos where they're complaining and they're sad and they're talking about they're contemplating quitting YouTube because they're just not feeling it anymore. And then, of course, you kind of throw yourself a little pity party. And then all these people came into his comments. I think he said he had like 2,100 comments, which I've never had that many comments ever. But he got like 2,100 comments, and the thing that he noticed was most of the people coming into the comments were saying, "Oh my God, I haven't heard from you in like a year. I haven't gotten your notifications in like a year." So he realized, and this guy actually works for vidIQ as well. I'm sure you guys might be familiar with them. Good morning, Peter Dale. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for popping in. Wait a minute. And Four Corners said I got about 100 copyright statues claims. Four Corners, the claims. When you get those claims, dispute them. Appeal them, and they'll fall off because half of them are false. I used to have people false copyright claiming me like every other week, and every time I would dispute them. And in fact, I started seeing videos where it would oftentimes, and I hate to say this because I don't ever want people to think that I'm stereotyping a particular group of people, but unfortunately, a particular group of people were like targeting me at one point in time as far as my videos that contained music and trying to put false copyright claims on me, which is why I went on ahead and broke down and purchased the Epidemic Sound, because I was like, wait a minute, that music is, and everybody be clowning because I put the long disclaimers in my description box, but I got tired of getting them copyright claims. So now I don't get them anymore. But yeah, definitely dispute it. You're over YouTube. I know, Peter. Listen, sometimes I'm telling you, I get that way, but then I'm like, no, I could never do it because I know God is not finished with me yet. I know that I have so much information that I want to get out, and I want to use this free YouTube application to get it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what always brings me back around. But yeah, Four Corners, please dispute them if that's what you were saying. I think that's what you were saying. Shared you this morning too. Oh, see, this is Latonia. I gotta get over and see. She must have did a premiere. I haven't seen anything from her either recently. Like, I haven't been getting people's notifications either, not consistently anyway. Not consistently. So I am still here, guys, and I am still supporting everybody that I've been supporting. I just have not been as active on this channel, and I definitely haven't been active on my second channel. So I'm gonna be doing that today since I'm off at home. I'm gonna try to get me some batch recording done, trying to kind of clean up the content off of this channel that doesn't really go with the whole theme of this channel, if that makes sense. Like I do a lot of trending topics coverage because I like to talk about that kind of stuff because I'm nosy like that. Listen, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm gonna just say what I got to say. And I'm nosy like that. I like to keep up with stuff. In the process of recording a little short video now for my second channel on that whole Mike Tyson plane incident. Child, that was a mess. That was a mess, and I do feel like he was provoked. But yeah, I'm not going to put it over here. I'm going to put it on the other channel, and I'll share it here since I have community chat. So if y'all are not subscribed to my second channel, please subscribe. I'm trying to get up to at least 200 subscribers. I got 100 something. Anywho, I didn't really have much to say. I wanted to just come on, check in, let you guys know that I am still here. But back to this guy's story. See how I get sidetracked, guys? I start talking about all kind of stuff. In this video, the guy was saying all these people came into his comment section. They were saying how they hadn't received his notifications in like a year, and a whole bunch of people were saying it. So it led him to, being that he's connected with vidIQ, which is a third party company that, kind of does tutorials and training for YouTubers here on the platform. He reached out to one of the scientists that actually work on the algorithm. And the bottom line and point that I got from this story that Ciova was telling is the scientist who literally works on the AI or the artificial intelligence for YouTube could not explain to this man why people were not getting the notifications. So what this gentleman ended up doing was appealing to his audience again after he got that huge response of support from his audience. He then asked them, could you guys please just like unsubscribe and resubscribe and maybe watch 2 or 3 videos back to back? And it seems like the viewership has, taken a different direction. So the bottom line and what I got from this whole thing was it's really not about the artificial intelligence or the algorithm either. It's more so about real people actually getting behind you and supporting your content. Now, the algorithm or the AI will probably stop recommending you or even stop sending your notifications out on a consistent basis for whatever reason. He wasn't able to get that answer. But the bottom line is, and what I got from this whole story, and y'all can check it out and be the judge, is the support. So I've noticed that people that actually have like core support groups or people that they roll with that kind of support, push one another, share one another, they don't necessarily have problems with their views. You know what I'm saying? People are getting their notifications. People are sharing them out. People are popping up they're popping up in their notifications. It's the people that I think are kind of hit and miss, or maybe you make a video and then you're gone for 6 months. You go live and then we don't see you for another 3 months. That kind of hit and miss thing. But then again, you can never really be too sure. Hey, good morning, Frank G. Shorts. Thank you so much for popping in, Frank. How you doing? And happy Saturday to you. G Day. Oh, good day, everyone. Best wishes from Australia, Peter Dale. Peter Dale, don't you go nowhere. You better stay on YouTube and keep spreading the good news. Yeah, I'm just kind of rambling, Frank. I'm kind of just talking. Frank, you remember Frank G has been around since my YouTube channel has been around. Now, Frank, what I was saying was back in the day when we first started our channels, right? We used to just go live for every little thing. It was like just random stuff. I know I would come on and see Frank on live late at night. He might be playing a game, or I think Frank, you used to talk about the games and stuff back then too, like sports and stuff. But you was called your channel was something like Frank GTV or something like that. And we used to get views. Like I was saying, I was looking back at my channel in the videos from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, them numbers was high. And so I had to sit back and evaluate after watching Cova's live last night. And I started thinking, and I was trying to be real with myself about it, like, well, what am I doing differently that I was doing back then to get all those higher views that I'm not doing now? And to pinpoint it, it was just like, well, for one, I used to have these random pop up lives like this where I would chit chat with folks. You know, back then, we didn't know nothing about no staying behind the avatar. You would be on camera. Okay, so whether you had your good days or your bad days, honey, if the hair was looking nice, you was looking nice. If it wasn't, it just wasn't. It was what it was. At the end of the day, you just came on, you were your true, authentic self, and people, I think, relate to that. People can get behind that and support that. And honestly, I used to do my Iyanla Fix My Life reviews again because y'all, I done told you I'm nosy. And it's not so much that I'm nosy in a bad way, but I'm inquisitive. I guess that's a better word. Oh Lord. Ooh, I hope that didn't mess my audio up, y'all. That was my alarm on my phone. I am inquisitive and I like to see, I like learning. I feel like I'm a lifelong learner. I'm a parent, right? I'm a parent of three young adult children, and then I have two grandchildren. So I'm always looking to see what I can learn. And I literally stumbled onto YouTube as a fluke. Like I would come onto YouTube and look at different wig videos from my wig girls because I was just starting to transition. Hey, T History. Good morning, boo. I'm surprised you up this early, T, because I know you be up on the late night. Hey, Zero, good morning. Happy Saturday, y'all. Thank you so much for popping up. I appreciate y'all. Y'all see, I'm just on here rambling, chit-chatting, trying to get back to what it was I used to be doing, okay? So I don't know where y'all came in at, but I wanted to stop and say good morning. Now, let me see what Four Corners has said. My geyser. Oh, Four Corners custom products. Yes. Four Corners said, I'm getting copyright claims from YouTube and I use my brand name. Brothers beats. Oh, okay. Now, Four Corners, do you include in your description box? You gonna have to do you a little copy and paste because this is what I had to do. Because I'm telling you, they used to come at me hard for the copyrights all last year, every single time. Even when I was using the videos, I mean the music from the YouTube studio, and then I used to use the music from the Matic, and then I just quit using the Matic because I swear to God, every time they would send me a copyright strike, every time I used music from them, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, how am I getting a copyright strike when there's supposed to be a third party person, that's connected with YouTube, but yet y'all are copywriting me. Okay. And then, like I said, I would get people from like Asia and all these foreign countries trying to slap a copyright on me. But what I started doing was I already got my little copy and paste dispute letter together that I used, and I would go in the back in the studio and be like, hell no, this is a false copyright. This music is licensed to me under, like I said, I broke down and paid for the epidemic sound. Okay. And I put that little disclaimer in my description box. And I'm like, listen, this is false. I got access to it. The access is stated right there in the description box. And I kid you not, once I started doing that, they immediately take the claim away. I've had so many copyright claims overturned just by me doing that. And then that's when I started researching it, and I started finding all these videos where they were talking about, good morning, I am Reunion. Happy Saturday. Thanks for popping in. That's when I started seeing that the people were actually going around and doing false copyright claims. Because let me tell you, they do not bank on us being smart enough to actually sit down and file a appeal. Because I'm gonna tell you, the first time it happened to me, I didn't know what the hell was going on. So, like an idiot, I deleted the video. And I was like, wow. And I was monetized. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not about to let this person get paid off of my edits and my video when I know that I got this from the Matic and that's supposed to be this free site. Okay, so I deleted the video. Okay, so that took revenue out of my pocket. Okay, once I really started researching and everything and seeing that there's literally these groups on YouTube that stalk other people's content to throw a fake copyright claim on you and bank on the fact that you don't dispute it so that they can then monetize off of it. Yeah, I started disputing it. And I'm telling you, if you are getting them claims and your brother is doing your beats, all you have to do is include his information in your description box and have that thing copied and pasted into every single description box that you do, attributing, listing him as the person that you and stating that you are licensed to play these beats or beats by, I always put courtesy of, music and audio courtesy of. I don't give a dang. People can clown and say my little disclaimer is long. I don't give a dang. I don't get no copyrights. T history, you laughing at me? Great excuse. Yeah, baby. Ain't no shame in my game. I'm all up in these people's business. I want to know what's going on. I soak up the information like a sponge and then I come back out and I share it with my people. Mm-hmm. Hey Zero, how you doing? If I didn't speak to you, let me see what y'all said. I'm so sorry, guys. I am using my phone on the StreamYard, so y'all know how StreamYard is delayed. I think you guys' messages may not be popping up for me just yet, but I'm kind of all over right now. I'm off today. I'm up early. I done cooked breakfast, ate breakfast, sent my husband out the door on a full belly because he had to go to work today. And I got to work tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to get a lot done today. Thank God I only got to work a half a day tomorrow, and it's overtime. So yeah, I'm chilling. But yeah, oh my God. I hope these text messages and things is not bumping me out. I hope y'all can still hear me. Look at that. Everybody practically that comes in here, Four Corners done shared y'all out. Shout out to Four Corners Custom Products. Thank you so much for being a member. Ah! Good morning, Robert. Robert said I tried to sneak one in. Yep, I did try to sneak one in. Every time I do these quick pop-ups, y'all get me, and I'm a chatty Cathy. And I sit on here and just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. How you doing, Robert? Happy Saturday. Not Robert, but Four Corners done practically shared everybody that's in here. I'm scrolling back up to see Four Corners. Do you list your brother? Do you give attribution to your brother in the description box of the videos that they are copyright claiming? And are you appealing those claims and getting them overturned? Because if you're not, I can definitely put you up on game on exactly what that looks like because you don't want to have too many of them, because you just don't want that type of problem. So let me know as a member. I will be happy to help because that's one thing I do know how to do. I hope y'all can't hear my loud TV in the background. And can y'all still hear me? I feel like since my alarm went off on this phone and I keep getting text messages and alerts, different notifications popping up. So I'm hoping that didn't bump me out. Because I swear, every time I'm watching somebody's live, they'll get a phone call or whatever. And then the next thing you know, their audio is messed up. And I don't normally go live on my phone. So y'all let me know. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to come on and talk about. I really wanted to come on and talk about Siova's live from last night. I think it'll definitely be very informative to you if you get a chance to check it out. Again, I did share it just last night. So it's right there at the top on the community tab. He is always doing great videos as far as putting us up on affordable microphones, affordable lighting, and just everything tech as far as getting the aesthetics of your channel to the point where you want it to be popping. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting that piece done, he's very good with that. Like, I highly recommend his channel, and he's very knowledgeable. He rubs shoulders with a lot of the bigger YouTubers, and he's real down to earth, real cool. Robert says the problem is people just jump to the next best thing. Yep, you so right about that, Robert. If you ain't keeping their attention, or if you're not salacious enough and messy enough, you then consider boring. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you, I could be messy. In fact, I ain't gonna sit here and tell you. If I done already told you I'm nosy, you already know I know where the mess is. Okay, so I could be one of them messy channels and get it popping real quick. But I ain't trying to go there. I don't even want that smoke. I'm good. I am good. I will take my little slow growth any day. I will take my slow growth any day. Just know that I'm always in the clouds. I pretty much know where everything is popping at. Okay, good. Thank you, Robert. Thank you. I wasn't sure if my sound went out or what. That's the other weird thing, y'all. When you be talking on live, that's, I think, part of the reason why I quit going live as much too, because I used to feel like I feel so strange. It's like I'm sitting in the room talking to myself. My husband be walking by looking at me, shaking his head, just like, here she go on this YouTube again. And he wants no parts of it. I have tried to get him to get involved. I'm like, you don't want to come do a show with me? He's like, hell no. And I'm like, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Frank G said, honestly, when I first started YouTube, I was just watching videos. I never thought I would ever be a content creator. Me too, Frank. I'm telling you. It was never my intention to be a content creator at all. Um, I literally, let me tell you, my literal transition point was I would come to YouTube to get inspiration from the wig girls that I used to watch. I think that was probably, I want to say, 2013. I was literally, I didn't do a big chop on my hair, but I was gradually trimming the relaxer from my hair. Four Corners, I don't know if you was in here or not, but please let me know, have you appealed those copyright claims? And do you include attribution to your brother for the music in your description boxes? Because I wanted to be able to help you out if you need it to try to get them copyright claims removed. Or did you already get them removed? Dang, all these notifications. I should have put the phone on do not disturb, huh? So let me know. But anyway, Frank, like I was saying, y'all, when I came to YouTube, I used to come to YouTube to watch wig review videos and different hair videos because as a former licensed cosmetologist and a former beauty salon owner, I know when you're selecting a hairstyle, you got to kind of look at your face shape. If your face is thin and long, you can't wear certain hairstyles. If your face is more full and round, you can't wear certain hairstyles. So, I would come to YouTube and I would watch all the different hair videos before making a purchase on a wig because I would look for people in the video that had faces similar to mine or facial features, I should say. And then that would be what I would use as whether or not I was going to purchase that particular wig. Okay, Four Corners said, I'm putting his company name and link in the description box and his name in the video and we're still getting copyright claim. Okay, did you appeal it though? I mean, did you go in the back in the YouTube studio and appeal it? Please let me know that because I'm curious and interested to know if you did that process and what the problem is because what they will do, YouTube itself is not going to copyright claim you. It sounds to me like somebody is doing what they were doing to me last year and false flagging you. Well, not flagging you, but false copyright claiming. Yes, but see, when they put the claim in your YouTube studio four corners, are they putting it to him or are they putting somebody else's name there? Because that's what I'm saying. These people, there's like rings of people on YouTube. I found this out that are going around and false copyright and claiming small content creators like us. And they bank on us being like, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying, and not doing anything about it. And I just got tired of them doing it to me and I started fighting back by disputing it. And I was able to get I pretty much in my written dispute, now I got it cut and paste. So all I got to do is just stick it in there. But I haven't had one in so long. But yeah, I started calling it that in my dispute, saying this is a false copyright claim. This is a fraudulent attempt at them to exploit me for money for my content. I've listed attribution to who I got this music from. I cited them as a source, and basically, no, you're not finna do it. You're not finna jack me. And I literally started getting them overturned because I know you work hard on your channel, and it's just ridiculous. And I feel like a lot of us don't know because I didn't know. I didn't know. I wish somebody would have told me. Good morning, Miss Nita Boo. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for popping in. Yeah, and plus you don't want to let those linger either, Four Corners. You don't want to let them linger because too many of them, and they can demonetize you. So I would say appeal them things if you haven't. But yeah, I'm like you, Frank. I never thought about coming on as a creator. I was coming in and just literally watching videos and using them as inspiration to influence my shopping. Far as what wigs I was going to purchase or what hair care products were best for natural hair care. You know what I'm saying? And then I started watching, and I would watch so religiously, and I started noticing the ladies who I was watching, the quality of their videos started to improve, and I mean like really improve, where their videos used to be like really pixelated, or they might be shooting a video from their bathroom, and then they started sitting up in front of these nice studios, and the lighting got real good, and then they started talking about their sponsorships and you know how YouTube was treating them as influencers, and that's what piqued my interest because I already had that entrepreneurial background, you know, and it was something of interest to me. And then, like I said, I have been a fan of the Iyanla Fix My Life series since it came on. I love Iyanla. I love the show. I don't always agree with the storylines, but I love the show. And I came on and talked about a few of the Iyanla. I just was literally venting, sharing what I thought. And on one of them videos, I think I got like 12 or 13,000 views. And of course, I wasn't monetized. Okay. And of course, I knew nothing about YouTube. So, like an idiot, I had uploaded the whole clip with the Yanla and the people. I got a copyright. I got a copyright from Oprah because that show was on the own network. And Robert Gant, I know you ain't telling me to be on here for no 8 hours. I'm surprised I'm on here for 50 minutes. We're gonna be on here for 10 more minutes. And anyway, my long story short is that's when I realized, okay, and plus you have to take into account my children are all grown now, so I'm an empty nester. And so my youngest, when she does come home, they trip off of me. They be like, Mom, you are so into this YouTube thing. And I'm like, it is definitely something to help occupy my time as an empty nester. Me and my husband both work full time still, but it's just us here. So I have found a hobby that I love. I can sit and come on here and do my thing and share. And plus, like I said in my earlier videos, a lot of middle aged women, like myself, were stopping me to either ask questions about um, what natural products you use, or girl, where'd you get that wig from? That looks like a weave, that looks like a sew in, blah, 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 blah. And so rather than me sitting up here trying to write down this website, that website, I went on ahead and got me some business cards that I literally made on Vistaprint. I think I got like 200 business cards for like $4.99. And I just started handing people my card and then telling them, come check me out on YouTube, you know? And that's pretty much how I started. And then, of course, once you start, when you don't even have an intent to start in the first place, it then became, well, man, what am I going to put on this channel? Like, I'm not a content creator. What am I going to talk about? And honestly, that's where I'm at right now. Not so much what am I going to talk about, but for me, I'm trying to get back to the basics. When I go back and I look at those older videos, when I literally was just coming on, not putting all this extra emphasis on the editing and on perfection or lighting and this and that, I was just coming on being Pandy. Them views are through the roof. Them views got subscribers on those actual broadcasts. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to get back to me. I need to get back to doing what it was I was doing in the first place. And that was coming on and chopping it up with the people, really. I used to go live every waking moment. Every waking moment. Now you guys see I rarely go live. So I feel like I got kind of lazy in that area. You moderate 6 different channels? Robert, gosh, I moderated for probably like 15 channels. Hmm. And I'm not one of them moderators that just hold a wrench to hold it. I'm going to be in there promoting. I'm going to be in there telling you to subscribe, to like, to share, dropping the cash app. You know what I'm saying? Just putting everything in there because I take that moderator role seriously. And also, that was one of the big things that helped me too. When I first started my channel, I remember like it was yesterday. I had wait. I got all those claims before as soon as I got monetized from my first 100 videos or so. What? Okay. Four corners. Um Four Corners, I need to talk to you. I want to hit you up on like IG or something so we don't have to keep talking in front of everybody like this. But I would like to speak with you because I can help you, I think. Because I'm telling you, them people was coming at me hard like that. When I had those videos and I first reached my initial 4,000 watch hours and got monetized, and you would think, okay, if they're copywritten or copyright affected material, then why is YouTube gonna monetize you? It's a game. It is all a game. Pandi, did you see the Mary versus? Yes, I did. I enjoyed it too. Okay, I was going to share your channel. Oh, thank you, Four Corners. But what I was gonna say was all those videos that they take into consideration, right? Because they're looking at your 4,000 watch time hours. Well, I've been monetized, gosh, I want to say for maybe going on 2 years, right? Good to me. Very busy and good to me. Pandy, I'm upset with YouTube, foul acts. Why? T History, what happened? Let me tell y'all though. I'm trying to think. I've been monetized, I want to say maybe 2 years. I can't even remember, but I think it's been about 2 years. And so, anyway, like I said, last year, all of a sudden, I got hit with all these copyright claims. I want to say like 5 of them at a time. And it would be like a week would go by and then 5 more at a time. And in the videos that they were putting the copyright claims on were from videos that been on my channel since like 2019. And of course they had mega views, like 2,000 views, 3,000 views. And I'm like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me. I mean, you mean to tell me my video been up on YouTube all this time and it been good and ain't had no copyright strikes. I've been collecting revenue off of it. Now all of a sudden, these people with this foreign written language that I can't make out is trying to say that I copyrighted them. I infringed upon their copyright and they're trying to now collect all revenue. No, ma'am. Ain't finna happen. And that's how they do. That's what I'm saying. They literally play the game and they try to come at me with stuff from, and this was recent. This was in 2021. They were trying to copyright claim my videos from 2019. When I first saw the emails, I was like, okay, I felt sick to my stomach because I was like, because a lot of people, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people don't do live streams. A lot of people just do uploads. And a lot of the people, I feel like more of the newer content creators don't do uploaded content. All they do is go live and do whatever their show is or whatever, right? But you'll hear if you look at the OGs on YouTube and social media period, they will tell you that take your time to do you a upload every now and again. They will because that's where the what's the word I'm looking for, when you get paid on a continuous basis. Lord, I should know this. I'm an affiliate marketer, for crying out loud. But y'all know what I'm saying. That's where you get that repeat money, is on them old videos. So I was still getting money in 2022 from videos that I created in 2018 and 2019, right? And then you mean to tell me these people from another country can pop up in 2021 and try to slap a copyright claim on me? No. T History said, Pandy, watch my town hall meetings, part one, two, and three on replay if given the time. Okay, T. All right, I'll check them out. I would definitely check them out. I seen you too. I popped in on one of them. I don't think it was matter of fact, that was last Sunday when I've been over there at T History. It was early in the morning because I was going to work. And you had a man and a lady up there. Y'all was talking about Benzino's situation. I be in the bushes. Thank you so much, T History, and your channel is full of knowledge. Yes, T History's channel is full of knowledge. It's definitely a melting pot. They be over there really having some good conversations. Sometimes T be getting them trolls, and I be leery of them. I just don't be wanting the headache. So a lot of times I just be in the bushes, but I always let them know I'm there, and I am a channel member, and if I'm not able to get in the comments, I will always share T History out, so that more people can come over there. Because I feel like T's channel offers something for everybody. You've appealed some of them. Okay, cool. Because you could probably get them overturned. Because I'm telling you, it's a real thing, and that kind of even made me even more sick to my stomach to realize, wow, there's really people out here who literally lurk in the clouds to see whose channel's popping. Oh, they got some music in their channel. Bam, let me slap a false copyright claim on them. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to do what I did that first time and delete the video. And deleting the video, it didn't stop them from getting the money. All it did was took the content off of my channel. I would have continued to get the viewership, but I would have never profited off of any type of revenue. Okay. And then if I would have left it up there and not deleted it, I would have still continued to get the view, but I would have never been able to monetize off of it. Even if I was to go and get 10,000 views, they would get the benefit of the advertisement because I'm a monetized channel. And so these people have sat and planned this thing out, and they look for unsuspecting content creators new to the process to go and put these false claims on, and they bank on you not being knowledgeable enough to actually appeal it. And so and they make a killing. I literally watched like 8 videos on this matter. And that's why I said, oh no, not me. You ain't finna get me. And I try to tell as many people as possible, because a lot of people I hear say, I'm just not going to use any kind of music in my video. And I'm like, oh no, you can use the music. Or I've had people ask me, well, how do you get away with, those music streams? And I'm like, well, I went on ahead and I invested in the Epidemic Sound. Now, what I will also tell you is I treat my YouTube as a business. Now, and I got a couple different businesses. Now, one of my businesses is my econ. My econ is actually a uh, financial success company, and they also really their large focus is on teaching people how to DIY their credit and generate wealth, right? But they also teach you in doing that how to save. You get different strategies on and how to save valuable tax deductions, okay? And so the reason why at first I was tripping like, well, I don't know if I want to be paying $15 a month for some dang music. But then I kept getting those copyright claims from these so-called third-party YouTube affiliate companies. And so I was like, I'm going to go ahead and invest in it. Well, then once I realized through my econ business that I could track that in my income expense tracker and literally hand that off to my tax preparer and claim all those months that I was paying $15 back as business expense, I was so with it. And so that's another thing that I'm working on today. I'll be working on more videos like that, educating the people, us, on, if you're on YouTube, if you're on social media of any type, be it TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and you're making videos, number one, you need to be working towards monetization. Number two, once you get monetized, you need to make sure that you are claiming all of your tax deductions. Don't leave no money on the floor. Okay? Don't leave no money on the floor. And then just making sure that you're setting yourself up for success. And then with all of this new technology that's out here, like I'm trying to get more information on this whole cryptocurrency, really trying to, obviously, I see the value in it, but I also see the risk. So I haven't quite narrowed down which direction I want to go in, but I know I want to enter the arena. And like YouTube is such an amazing platform for us to share this type of information. And so for me, I have so many ideas that I want to get out, and it's just narrowing them all down, recording them, editing them, and then getting them out. Because I much more prefer to do edited uploads than to do live streams. But I also recognize that live streams are very important as far as engagement with your supporters, you know? You get to have fun conversations like this. Mm-hmm. My dang phone rung. Now my comments quit moving, and I'm scared to touch anything on this dang phone. But yeah. Thanks, Robert. Please blow dry on the like button, everybody. If you guys didn't remember to do so on your way coming in, please don't forget to blow dry on that like button because we need for people to know that your girl was on here chit-chatting it up with the people. And also, Sharon is Karen. So if you have the ability to share, please do. Share me out. Share me out on your community tab or your other social media. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, Robert. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be getting off of here soon. Cause like I said, I wanna go and get some videos done for my other channel. I'm gonna try to get all that as much. I want to try to get 5 videos recorded for this channel for the week coming, and then 5 videos for my other channel for the week coming, because I do have to work tomorrow, and then Monday night I'm gonna be live doing a live game night. So yeah, I wasn't planning on being on here long. I appreciate y'all all coming through, popping up, and chiming in on the conversation. I really do. What is everybody's plans for the day? Plus, I need to get out and walk today. Yo, before it gets hot, it's gonna be in the 80s. It was 84 degrees yesterday. It was so hot driving home from work. And I thought about you yesterday too, Robert, when I was driving home. I said, ooh, I'm supposed to be going live from the car, but I haven't been able to do it. Not that I haven't been able to, but I be like, man, I got my scrubs on.
Thank you so much for coming through and kicking it with your girl. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. I hope you were thoroughly entertained. And if you didn't remember to do so on your way coming in, please don't forget to blow dry on that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? It is free 99 after all. It doesn't cost you anything. And don't forget to share me with a friend, family member, or on your other social media platforms. Let's help each other grow. Once again, I'm Pandi of Pandi's Hair Candy and More. Thank you so much for taking a moment to come on over and kick it with your girl. Until next time, you all stay safe out there, stay encouraged, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.